I'm Kayla, and here's my secret to losing 130 pounds and keeping it off.
If I could go back to the Kayla of 2022, I would just thank her for not quitting. I've been overweight since I was 8. I have been addicted to food my entire life. I just always had a negative mindset around myself because of my weight. I just hated myself. Tried everything, but I couldn't stick with anything, and I kept telling myself, like, I'm not worth anything because I just kept quitting on myself. Right after I had my son, Jackson, I just was probably in the worst space mentally. I delivered him at over 340 pounds, and I was just so disgusted with myself. My body partner, she had a challenge starting on June 27th, which was my 6-week postpartum date. And I was like, all right, I have to do this. I have these 2 little babies and they're depending on me and I want to be here for them. I started with TB mindset.
You're still gonna look at all your plates as enjoyable.
I could still eat larger portion, and at the same time, I was able to control my emotions. First 4 weeks, I had lost 22 pounds. I was like, I can make this go even faster if I add some exercise in there. And so I started with MBF.
You showed up today. That's what I'm proud of.
At this point in my journey was just like, I'm just not gonna quit. And so there were times that I just did the modified jumping jacks. I knew I could just stand there and do something. One of the biggest things that changed the trajectory of my life was that I did actually address my mindset. I read a book called Girl Wash Your Face. It really just helped me to focus on loving myself. And I have quit every single time, not because it was too hard physically, but because I was shredding myself on the inside. My body partner, she believed in me, so I just really leaned into that community because those women absolutely supported me on this whole journey. I really started to view myself differently. Then I started with 80-day obsession. My body just really started to change, and like the muscle definition in some places, I was like, oh my goodness, like I've never had anything like that before. I was so confident in those moments because there's just so much power in taking your own journey. In 19 months with BODi, I've lost 130 pounds. I'm so incredibly blessed. I truly believe that these programs saved my life. I'm so proud of the person that I am today, but I'm even more proud of the person that I was when I started this journey. This is what I get to teach my children. My daughter watches me every day. She wants to be just like me, and so the fact that I can point her down this path of health is everything. If I could go write a letter to the Kayla of 2022, I would just thank her for believing in herself